Dear Atma, Namaskaram. Today, let me begin with an important quote from Bhagavad Gita. It says, Yogi is one who sees God inside oneself. When you see God inside yourself, then you see God everywhere. Then the sufferings of others become sufferings of yours. Swami Vivekananda says, and when you feel the sufferings of others as yours, you can't sleep till you get a solution for that. Because when you go deep inside yourself, your astral body expands to infinity. In that aspect, what happens when all the Atmas comes within your astral body? The astral body of the God is the up to universe level. That's why He takes care of problems of each and every individual, and also He takes care of the entire universe. So like that, every human being, when you go deep inside himself and sees God, because this body is the temple created by God. In this temple, in the Garbhagriha, the center of the heart, the Atma lies. Because of the presence of Atma, the heartbeat is there. Once the Atma leaves, the heartbeat stops. This clearly shows Atma is in the presence of heart, in the center of the heart. And inside this Atma, Paramatma lies. So, instead of going to temples, we have to see the temple of God. Each and every human being is temple of God. And we have to see God in each and every human being. But the problem is, in the evolution of Atma, from 1 sense to 2 sense to 3 sense to 4 sense to 5 sense, at each of these stages, this Atma enters into a body which only thinks of taking care of its livelihood. It just eats the other creature and lives. So see, one sense form of body is being eaten by 2 sense body. 2 sense is eaten by 3 sense. 3 sense is by 4 sense. 4 sense is eaten by 5 sense. At each stage, one's body is being eaten. By eating so, it gets promoted to the next level. So like that, there is no karma up to 5th sense level. Because that is the evolution process which goes from one stage to another. But after coming from 5th sense to 6th sense human form, man's next stage is merging with God. How it happens? See, God consciousness means what? God has got the unique feature of taking care of the entire universe. He takes care of micro level family of each individual person and the entire world. Similarly, when you go deep inside and see God inside you, you feel that you have got duty not only to your micro family, but you have got duty towards the macro family also. And you can't sleep till you find a solution. When I go into meditation, I find the entire world before me, where I find in areas like Switzerland, Sweden, US, people having plenty of money and they are enjoying their weekends. They don't know, because they don't know how to use the money they are spending like lavishly. Whereas in other part of the third world countries, the people are starving out of poverty, illiteracy and employment. So, the more you go deep inside, you see the entire world. You feel their sufferings as yours. While on side they are enjoying other side sufferings. So I could not sleep. I don't know what to find a solution. What is the solution for it? I was asking. The result of that question that came, this my dream of India, a prosperous India, and my dream of world, a peaceful world. So he said, this is your goal, this is your destiny, what you have to achieve. Because we have to make, every individual has got a duty towards the society in which he is living. Man should use his intellectual capacity, his sixth sense of discriminate intelligence to move up and see the God inside him. Then he will come out from the selfish animal instinct. The animal just takes care of itself. It procreates, it takes care of the kids, it eats, it dies. Man also doing same thing using his sixth sense. He earns money, get married, give birth to children, make them give them education, get them married, and finally die. No, this is not the only life, because this is only the animal side of the life. Man has to turn towards the God side of the life. What God takes, He takes care of the entire universe, all the creatures, entire universe. Similarly, man has got duty towards the society in which he is living. Only when he takes care of individual family and the society and the world, each and every person has got duty to this. If these duties have been done perfectly, then we can see real Vishwashanti, peace in the world. So in that respect, this my dream of India, a prosperous India, those 75 years we have crossed, we could not be able to become a developed nation, whereas Japan has attained developed nation in a very short time. Because this is mainly because here concentration of economic power making only few people to grow, whereas majority of people still below poverty. So it is these few people now over 75 years. Besides these few people, some educated people, they have grown. There's upper middle class level people. They have grown to some extent, went abroad, earned money. So these elite people, upper middle class people, upper middle class people who are able to, who have earned and well settled in life, these people have got more duty towards the people. Because a man who is struggling for survival of his family, we cannot ask them to do. We have to see how we can help them to find peace. Only those who are well settled in life and people who are in foreign countries, they can do wonders to uplift the people of our country. So my vision is in the individual social responsibility and corporate social responsibility, individuals who are well settled, elite community, they, among the friends, especially NRIs, each elite educated family, you can see some of the people start working abroad as NRIs. So they have to consolidate all the friends and relatives and form a trust and take care of some of they can go to their own village where they are born and uplift that village. Or they can identify a village nearby their residence and see what is that they can do for uplifting their economic status of the people there. So like that, each and every educated person who is well settled, they have to form a group among themselves and form a trust under individual social responsibility and take care of people whatever way. And under corporate social responsibility, whatever corporates, if they have got capacity, profits individually to take care of their own project, they can do. Or small business units like shops, they can consolidate in each area as an association, and they can pool the money and provide the basic infrastructure, the basic needs of the people surrounding their areas or any remote villages. So our mission is that all the underprivileged people should get an opportunity to grow in their career, grow in their life, especially the youth. So we have to uplift the youth. So these things has to be done through this individual social responsibility and corporate social responsibility. This is to be done in India. Similarly, under individual social responsibility and corporate social responsibility, under my dream of world, these developed nations, people in developed nations, individuals, they should consolidate among themselves and form a trust, go to third world countries like South Africa countries or Asian countries, identify the remote places, see what ways they can do to uplift the economic status of these third world and underdeveloped and developing countries. Similarly, the corporates in these developed nations, they should also go to these underdeveloped nations, see that how they can tap the resources there to start industries by which they can provide employment and uplift the economic status of the people there. So, when the economic status of the people in our country or in the entire world grows, naturally people will not tend to go towards the wrong path of terrorism or criminalism. Then we can bring real prosperity and peace in the country and the world. And this is my dream of India and my dream of world. And I want this because as an Atma, I want to touch upon the Antaratma of each and every individual, realize this important value of my dream of India and my dream of world, which should be the dream of every Indian, every person in this world, to see that we bring this country, we bring this world to a prosperous and peaceful world where everybody live peacefully. And this is the duty, and this is the destiny, and this is the goal of every individual. And request all people to hear this and touch upon the Antaratma and participate yourself in your own way to uplift the people. Thank you.